just packed up camp. Looks a little cloudy today, but no rain is forecast. The sun's shining, it's just kind of behind the clouds. We are basically all packed up at camp. Heading out, tents are broken down. We're headed towards Spur shelter. About 18 miles is the plan. It's about 9:30 in the morning, something like that. So we got lots of time to make it there.
We did a 17 starting at 10. We can do it.
Yeah, it's about 18 miles, so we'll make it there. Yeah, we'll check in from there. Hey guys, still enjoying our day. We're on a nice little downhill with some switchbacks. Play-by-play is about 2 switchbacks behind me, and he called down to me and I said, "What?" And he said, "Oh, I thought you were an animal." I said, "I am." And he goes, no, like an animal, like rustling in the bushes." And I said, "Yeah, I am." And then he said, "Shut up." It was really funny. Or maybe it was just funnier to us out here, but it was funny. Because he goes, shut up. Like he just wasn't having any of it. It was funny. Yeah, the trail's been doing this for a while. We just passed a sign for the Allegheny Trail, which apparently connects to the AT at the top of the hill we just started coming down. And it ends in West Virginia. It's a 330-mile trail called, I believe it's pronounced Allegheny. Allegheny. I don't know, that's how I'd pronounce it. And I thought, oh, that'd be a cool trail to do, just like a through hike of, 330 miles, so it's not super long, but it's not, just an overnight or a week long, it'd take a little while. So I didn't know that trail, like in our AWOL guide, we see a lot of trails that connect, and it'll say like Groundhog Trail, or I'm not even gonna be able to think of any of them, but most of them just go down into a road or down into town. They're not like long distance trails. So I think that was the first one that had a sign kind of explaining the trail and talking about how long it was and all that. So that was pretty interesting. We are probably about a mile from the Laurel branch, the shelter that was closed. Apparently there's a moth, the gypsy moth, and it's a non-native species, and they chew through the trees in this one area, so they don't want you to stay overnight at the shelter because there's a lot higher opportunity for falling branches and things like that. So I guess that's probably where we would have gone yesterday had it not been closed. We probably would have just pushed on yesterday and gone to there. It would have made sense with our mileage, but it was closed, so we stopped short of it. Anyway, that's it. I kind of wanted to tell you that story because it was funny. Blake said, "You're an animal." I already said, "I thought you're an animal." I said, "I am." Yeah, I see a lot of fallen trees. I don't know if it's the gypsy moth or what, but we looked them up when we had service, and it said European gypsy moth. So I don't think they're a native species. Anyway, we're gonna check in at lunch. So that's the one that was closed. It's actually, I think it's called Pine Swamp Branch or Pine Branch Swamp or something. I think I may have called it Laurel on another video. We have passed so many shelters. For some reason, Laurel was in my head. So I see a lot of trees downed. Like if you look, it's actually, look at that, it's huge and it's stone. It's like a nice stone shelter. It's too bad it's closed, but you can see in front of me there's just trees down everywhere. I believe they've cut them down, but this must have to do something with the moth. So we're pushing on. Hello all, we are at Bailey's Gap Shelter, which is at the top of a massive climb. I mean, it's definitely steep in A-wall. We're like, alright, that's our big climb for the day, but that thing was tough. We stopped on the way up at about 6 times, and we were dripping sweat, and we drank all our water. There's a water source at the top of the hill. Our terrain for the rest of the day looks pretty good, but we're still probably not going to get to camp till at least probably 7 o'clock. But, you know, it's an 18-mile day with some tough terrain, so here we're just going to sign this shelter book. And, oh, somebody left a copy of Steve Barry's The Third Secret. A pack of bicycle playing cards. And a lighter that doesn't work. Anyway, that is the plan. We are going to sign the Bailey Gap logbook, and then we are going to push on down the way. Hello everybody. We are less than a mile from Spur shelter. So we got our 18 done today. I was thinking, you know, today was a tough day for me and play-by-play both. Some days the miles just kind of come easy. You know, you hike, you don't really look at the clock. Before you know it, you've gone, you know, 5, and then you're kind of ready to eat, and you don't really look at the clock again, and you've already gone 10. Today was like, how far have we gone? Like, it felt like we were hiking for hours. And it was like, oh, we've gone 1.3. It's just, yeah, some days the miles don't come very easily. And today was one of those, so it was a tough day. I think we're gonna get to camp, eat something, filter water, and I'm just gonna pass out is my plan. But I did want to say at the last parking lot, Super Dave, who was actually a friend of RTK's and a Triple Crowner, so quite a hiker in his own right, had a grill set up, and he was down to 2 hot dogs. So when I saw the grill, and I thought, oh man, I'm just gonna smash like 8 hot dogs. That's the way a thru hiker's mind usually thinks. But you know, just the fact that he had anything was awesome, because we heard someone tell us he was up there, but he may not have anything left. So he had cold sodas and 2 hot dogs, no buns. So we broke out our food bags and took out a tortilla and had a hot dog right off the grill with mustard and a cold Coke. And you know what? After that happened, the last 5.5 or 6 miles that we had to do by camp kind of flew by a little bit quicker. So that's that power of that trail magic. It really comes, it's like a day saver. It really is. So anyway, thank you to Super Dave. We really appreciate it. We're probably now about half a mile from camp. So we're gonna get in there, and usually we're done hiking by about 5, maybe 5:30. It's already almost 6:15. So, you know, it still stays light till about 8:30. So it's not like we're gonna come in at the dark, but it's a little later than we like, because we like to have chill out and eat time and all that. So, but we'll be good. I might film something from there, but as you guys usually can tell, I say, oh, maybe I'll film from camp, and then I don't, because there's just so many other things to do. But we may check in. Have a good night, everyone.